Guys, Asher coming at you today, Watcher of Realms. Welcome to the video, guys. I'm glad to have you here chilling with me today, talking some Watcher of Realms. Today, we're going to talk about Sadie. Now, if you have Sadie, I think probably the majority of you have her if you're watching this video. If you don't, though, at least you know how to use her, and we'll talk about how effective and strong this hero is for when you do get her. That's right, I'm sending positive vibes, positive Sadie vibes your way. Quick little preamble here. I'm coming from the gym, right? I like to gym early in the morning, and then I get my Watchers recording in for the day, right? And I dropped, for the first time in 20 years, I dropped like this massive weight on my hand. It looks like I have my fingernails painted. It's just bruising. I don't even know why I'm sharing this except for my hand kills right now. It's like emanating all the way up my arm. And in other news, other unrelated news, I need some Sadie to help me. I need some Sadie healing. Okay, who is Sadie? What does she do? Why is she important? I'm gonna show you her run. She can run Gear Raid 2, 19, 20, 21 with ease, She really is kind of like a cheat code, but not as corny or as cheesy a cheat code as maybe a Decimus strategy is, right? And the cool thing is this is a strategy you can employ if you have Sadie in Gear Raid 2, to where you don't have to just rotate on and off and on and off. It's much easier, I would say, you know, and it feels less cheesy, even though it's probably more cheesy. But I do not want to limit Sadie just to Gear Raid 2. She's very, very, very good, exceptionally good at more difficult stages as you progress inside the Void Rift, okay? You need a lot of damage mitigation, especially against those really tumultuous boss stages as you progress to the higher difficulties that you get to. So there's a lot of different use cases for Sadie in Void Rift. I do look at her as quite an endgame hero in the game. First and foremost, before we even get into her kit and what she does, I want to mention, I only have skill dust worth of skill ups on her, okay? I have not used any skill crystals, even though I have 8 right now. I am stockpiling right now, guys.
Rich.
But I've been stockpiling for so long that I kind of don't know. I don't want to spend them too. I'm like, no, I'm going to wait for Salazar to come along, or whoever, Twin Fiend, my most wanted heroes on the account. Anyway, I digress. If you don't have her skilled up using the skill crystals, you're going to have to probably run her with a rage regen hero. Hollow works just fine. I'm going to be using Hollow in today's video, okay? Obviously, Leia is going to be way better. Elowen's going to be better, arguably. Either way, she's a healer, she's a buffer, support, and she's really cool because she's HP based. I love HP based healers, even though she doesn't put out a ton of healing.
It's not negligible.
She's an HP based healer, so we have HP percentage, and healing effect. However, I'd probably go with Rage Regen, honestly, instead of Healing Effect, even though you can go either way. To me, you know, you can mess around with the build. I think you guys are smart enough to know if her Rage isn't available or Ultimate isn't available. Maybe we go with Rage Regen there. Go with what suits your fancy. I do have Life Force on the left-hand side. So what does she do? First of all, her talent. She grants physical damage reduction by 15% to allies in range and magic by 15%. Really, really strong talent here, right? Coming out the gate swinging with the talent. During the ultimate, it's an expensive one, 1200. During the ultimate, allies in range only take 50% of incoming damage. When this effect ends, they will lose HP equal to the remaining damage over 10 seconds. Now, again, you can skill this up to become a lot more valuable. HP loss duration plus 2 seconds. Allies take 10% less damage, and the skill cost, most importantly, on the Ode to Time. Now, the cool thing is, okay, I have her Awaken 1, which Song of Courage applies both buffs simultaneously. Okay, that's cool. What does she do at A3? When taking damage, increases Rage Regen by 50% for 3 seconds. Well, heck, if you have her at A3, I'm imagining you probably skilled her up too, but that would kind of negate the need to skill her up in some regard. During the effect of Song of Courage, increases healing multiplier by 100% on A5. All right, what do we have her in our, we have a whopping level 3 artifact on her right now. When entering the field, increases healing effect by 10. Okay, so I'm gonna cop to it. I don't use Sadie a lot. I do use her in Void Rift, so I need a better artifact. Let's find a better artifact for her right now. What do you say, guys? I would say that Euphoric Orb is gonna be the best artifact for her, right? Attack speed of all heroes in range by 30 for every 60 seconds, lasting for 15 seconds. But we're just gonna run her in this piece of crap little thing. It's not even that crappy, but it's not that great either. I will go ahead and enhance it. I want to be Mithril broke so bad, I just going to go ahead and enhance it a little bit. that's it, guys. That's it. So what is she doing? What is she doing on her skills? Ultimate, we already talked about, right? On her basic HP-based healing to all allies in range. Ooh, I like the all allies in range, right? Instead of one or two or a few. After the ultimate ends, randomly grants one of the following buffs to allies in range. Restores the target's HP equal to 10% of their max HP for 15 seconds, or increases 20% of their max HP. This mitigates the HP loss, okay? On Sheltered Heart, periodically resists incoming damage one time. Cooldown is reduced one time every time this hero takes the damage. So she's all about staying alive. Staying alive, staying alive. The last one thing I want to say about this this hero, guys, is her cost is only 9. Don't you love cheap units in this game? AoE heal, look at her range. It's nice and circular. I like the range as well. All right, guys, so here's the squad. I'm a man of my word almost. I have two legendaries. We do have Valkyra. She's not instrumental. You could use an Arrogance, you could use an Ardia. You could even use just another fighter like an Abomination, I believe. I haven't tried them out in this role, but we're gonna be using Wrath, and we use 2 fighters basically. You know what? I'm gonna stop talking about it, and I'm just going to do it really quickly, though, because I know there'll be questions about substitutions. All we have here is Hollow, you know, obviously Leia and Elowen. Any other, like, competent healer will work. Gwendolyn. Same thing with Vortex. Any healer. Ezrin, whatever. Like, any healer will be just fine in that role. If you have, like, a King Hars, like, great option, obviously. Not just for his Lord bonus, but for the shields that he applies to everybody, the stat bonuses. But this team's going to work just fine. Namely, we have 2 tanks, Baron and Olog. We have random DPS. We have Idril, and I just did a guide on him yesterday, and I really like him, so I wanted an excuse to play Azoth again as well. So we have Azoth and Idril. We're not going to use them until the end, but we can kind of rotate them in if we want to for DPS help, but you don't have to be picky on who you're using. Like, any of your marksmen or mages in your best gear, essentially. Like that it doesn't matter who. Decimus is there just as a nice to have and break of in case of emergency, if we want to block the roly-polies to keep somebody alive. But let's just jump into it and we'll talk you through everything. It's a pretty basic strategy, honestly, guys. It's not rocket science, but you know, once you do it once, I think you'll get the hang of it. We're gonna play Sadie in this position, right at the top, right? Positioning is very important here. We want to establish this zone of protection around Sadie. You can see the blue square. Everybody that we play, for the most part, unless we rotate DPS, is going to be in this zone of protection. You can see her buffs as well on the ode to time. So then we can start establishing our tanks. We want to place our tanks 1 tile below her. And again, they're going to be right in that zone. I like using Baron or an unkillable tank on the left-hand side. A Brokir would obviously work great too, but it's not imperative. You don't have to, okay? I think you could get by just fine using, you know, whoever you got, right? A Regulus is really good. King Hars, any competent tank should do the trick, is what I'm trying to say. After this, I like kind of establishing my triad of support, right? So we're going to have Hollow, Vortex, and Sadie all in the middle. So it's all support all the time. Then we'll start working on our DPS. DPS positions on their fighters are going to be over here and over here, okay? Here comes Golem Shriek. Somewhere between the P of the pause and the K of the shriek is where you kind of want to aim. It's pretty forgiving, though, where you want to aim to pop Sadie's ultimate, okay? Right now is fine, and there we go. I'm going to pop Baron just to be safe. I'm also going to pop Dolores, because why not?
I'm not sure that's me.
And you can see that ultimate goes pretty fast on Sadie, so we can hop right back into Rage Regen as well. Oh, I'm not even getting the DPS out. So I should have had Valkyra out way earlier, but it's not going to be the end of the world. Here comes Earthshake. I like to go ahead and use Vortex's ultimate to cover some of the Earthshake, because that can hit pretty hard as well. Here come the roly-polies. Hopefully my DPS wasn't too late where we can block all these dudes. Yep, we're good. Okay, so now we can start establishing the right-hand side, right? It's as easy as that. So let's go with Olog on the right, and we're basically recreating now and rebuilding on our right side. We're gonna play Wrath right over there. Now, Wrath puts out more DPS than Valkyra. We'll probably rotate some DPS in this square right over here. I don't think you need to do that, though. I don't think it's nice to do. I don't think it's mandatory, but why not, right? I mean, what else are you going to do, right? All right, so we're just going to play Azoth over here. Idril or Azoth, doesn't matter. You can see that Sadie's at full ultimate. She's ready to go already. We can pop Azoth right away, by the way. And again, it doesn't have to be Azoth. I like Azoth a lot. Here comes the Golem Shriek, right? Right here works. right after we pop her, we might as well just start popping everybody, right? That's what the ultimates are there for. All right, we're gonna use our DPS. You can see Wrath, like he's out DPSing on the right-hand side all by himself, and they have 2 DPS now on the left, right? So it looks like Azot's probably gonna die here, so I'm just gonna pull him out to recoup the cost. Everything is looking great here, right? Pop Baron. I'll put Idril on the left-hand side as well. I should have got Idril out a little bit earlier so we can use her her awesome ultimate. Sadly, I don't think she's gonna get a chance to even get to it. But she's doing some nice damage there, right? Helping out a little bit. We're gonna go ahead and use, I didn't even need, it turns out I didn't even need Hollow. I think I called her Dolores earlier. I apologize if I did. I didn't really even need her, I guess. We were able to get back to Sadie's ultimate every single time without any big issues. So here we go. This is the last time we need to prepare for it. We're gonna pop it right now, and there she goes. Okay, here comes the last guys. Here comes the Earthshake. Now, ideally, I think I'd rather have Hollow's, oops. Idril, sorry about that. Let's go ahead and pop. Look at Hollow's, don't die. Can you get that in there? How's the health on our tanks? Everybody's looking pretty good. She gets a heal at the last second, guys. You see that? Ooh, that was nice. That was nice. Everybody's looking great right now, right? I don't know if you guys ever do that, but sometimes if things are looking really crazy, I'll just like literally tap on a hero and just let it go super slow-mo just to monitor, you know? All right, so now the golem kind of throws a fit here, which is why I like having an unkillable. I can pull Wrath at this point. I can pull Olog at this point. Can just kind of chill here. As soon as he starts stomping, I'm going to use Sadie again. There we go. Do this. Do this. Pop everybody's ultimate. And I think he's about done throwing a fit. Almost. What, one more? 2 more? Okay, he's just not going to stop. All right, let's get Azoth in there. Boom. Let's get Idril out. Start popping everybody. There we go. Now we can speed it up. And that's it, guys. It's as easy as that. That's the Sadie strat. It's pretty nice. It's pretty, to me, it's like low stress compared to the normal Decimus on and off strategy. And, you know, obviously the better DPS you have, the easier that's going to be. Ardia, for example, she'll run a lot faster, but it doesn't, you know, it will help you out in further stages, what I'm trying to say, right? But Sadie is, congratulations again. If you pulled her, if you have her, if you just got her and you're looking for, you know, some content on her, congrats. Looking at the healing here, we have Hollow putting out 2 mil, Sadie putting out 1.3, and Vortex putting out 2.3 mil. So again, the healing is not too bad from her, but it's really nice to have 3 healers on the team. I really love this team comp. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it as well. Really quickly, I will show you the gear on the heroes. You know what? So Wrath, I just have built like this. Crit damage, we have attack bonus, we have attack bonus. Baron, built to have just a ton of HP, right? HP bonus, HP bonus, HP bonus. Idril, again, not that she was, you know, paramount to the team, but attack bonus, crit damage. Valkyra, I think I already showed you her gear, but essentially attack bonus, attack speed, and attack bonus. I need to get the crit damage in for attack speed, but it's okay. Azoth, we have attack bonus, and crit damage. We have a full guide on him yesterday. The never-ending ultimate. Vortex, we have HP percentage, and HP percentage. Sadie, you already know. However, I will say, definitely want to go rage regen, I think, rather than healing effect. However, I mean, again, her heals actually were a little bit better than I thought they would be, so you guys can make that judgment call for yourselves. Hollow, we have HP bonus, attack speed, and rage regen. We have HP bonus to keep her alive, by the way, guys. On Olog, we have HP bonus, and defense bonus. Can run triple HP is fine. And Decimus, we don't have anything on him. There you go, guys. That is the guide. Congratulations on Sadie, guys. She makes Gear Raid 2 so much easier. Thanks for watching, and as always, take care, guys.